it looks like there's some potential here. This curse of compromise is just so weird. It's actually like works in my advantage somehow. Well, let's take a look at things here. We've got an attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this says if I go to the dungeon, I had physical attack +1. So I would have an attack of 7 and 2 light. It is risky because if I don't get something good, it's him I'm after. But mind you, going to the village at this point is almost no good to me. So let's go to the dungeon. Let's go to the dungeon. So I'm going to draw a card using this long spear dungeon combination. Okay, here we go. It's a Sacrist, so that's really good. Attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got an attack of 9 and 2 light. So that would make this guy gettable. You know what? Since I don't need the 9th point, as it were, I'm going to use the Drua Sacrist's dungeon ability to destroy a card in my hand. And I'm going to destroy this Curse of Compromise so that I do not gain a curse as a trophy. This guy I get. And he is worth 1. And I have a Thunderstone, but I can't draw from a Thunderstone, so that's fine. So let's take 1 from the Region Cleric. He doesn't advance. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have a physical attack of 2, 3, 4, potentially with the Royal Summons, 5, 6, 7, and 1 light. Not going to do anything. So I'm going to take these 4, I'm going to discard them, and I'm going to put the Royal Summons and the Drua Sacrist on top, and bring him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Got to get a couple more cards here. This is very, very close. I mean, I am hanging on by fingernails here, friends, because if that Blood Torment gets too much further, like these 3 are tough. These 3 are really, really tough. And I'm close. I'm close to the end now. But I got to bring this home with a couple of more dungeon defeats. And they've leveled up to a point where they're really, really strong. So, I don't know. We'll keep trying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that with the Drua, we can get rid of a card in my hand. And yes, okay, so the Drua is going to come in handy. So we did obviously get the Thunder Mage. Unfortunately, there's no one in rank 1. Doesn't that just suck? Because you can place the monster from rank 1 into your discard pile and end your turn. Now, I could prepare with her, couldn't I? Alright, well, let's see what I've got. I've got, well, I could prepare with her, just barely. Just barely. Alright, so I'd have an attack of 1, 2. 4 is 6. I have an attack of 6. Minus 1. Reduce your light to 0. Wow, that's rough. Well, if I use the dungeon effect, I can destroy this card, so this one wouldn't count anyway. So I'd have 4, 5, 6, and 3 for the Royal Summons spell. So what's that? 9 and 3 light. He's immune to magic attack. Each hero suffers a minus... Boy, this guy's so tough. This guy suffers light minus 2, so I need 11 and 4 light. 11 and 6 light, excuse me. So I'm nowhere near that. Okay, so I'm going to prepare once again. So what I'm going to do to prepare is take all these cards and put them all on top. Okay? I'm going to prepare that way. These guys are going to advance. Each one. New card here. A Lava Torment, level 3, with a Breach. Okay, so this is a tough, murderous row here. Now, this guy has a Breach effect. All players reveal the top 5 cards of the deck. Each player destroys one revealed card with a VP value and discard the rest. Okay, so I've got a Thunderstone. So I destroy my Thunderstone and I discard the rest. And now I draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know the first card is my powerful Thundermage Bolter. And I will be using her ability. Make sure there's no other sort of trophies or anything here like that. So she says that I place the monster from rank 1 into my discard pile, don't collect XP, and end my turn. Done. Okay, I needed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my next turn. Once again, I gotta get into the dungeon. Okay, so I've got an attack of 1, 2. This guy's immune to magic, so I might more be going for him or him. But let's see. So I have a potential attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I go in, I've got an attack of 8 with 1 light, and I can draw a card. So now my Drua has the ability to destroy a card in my hand. So if I needed to, I could destroy the Curse of Compromise. Let's just have a look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Compromise gives me 8. It does me no good to go into the village. So we are going to use this dungeon effect, which is the Long Spear regular combo, and that didn't work. Except there's a trophy. Physical attack of +1. So what does that mean? Attack of 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got an attack of 9 and 1 light. Okay, well, I went into the dungeon. Who do I want to attack? It doesn't matter, right? I mean, this is the part I don't get about the game. So I'm going to say, instead of attacking this guy, destroying each hero with 0 strength, I'm not going to do that. I mean, no heroes have 0 strength anyway. The aftermath is destroy a fighter. I don't have any fighters, and there is no aftermath there. So I don't have any aftermath effects. So I just discard all of those. Everyone moves along. No breach effect. And a level 3 Steam Torment again. So that's the second Steam Torment. We got one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll know fairly quickly, oh, this could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anyway. 6, 7 with 1 light. Well, we know we're going to go into the dungeon, right? So let's draw a card for this guy. Oh, very, very good. Okay. So we've got, we could equip her. It doesn't really matter. We've got a physical attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or a total attack of 9 with 1 light. So if I take one light from here, I can kill this guy. Or I could draw another card, but if I draw a curse or something, then I'm really in trouble. So I think I'm just going to go after this guy. I'm not going to use any other dungeon effects. Unless I want to like destroy a spear maybe. Because the Druid lets me do that. So he goes there, no Thunderstones. I get to heal for 2. So let's take one off here and one off. I'm not even sure what's an advantage to me anymore. One off the border guard. 1, 2. You know what? I'm not going to destroy a spear. I'm not going to destroy anything. I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright, no more advancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. And I probably spoke too soon. Alright, because I've got an attack of 1, 2, 3, with this trophy of -1, I've got an attack of 2, and I don't see anyone that's sort of worth. I could keep the Dwarven Ale. Maybe I'll do that. I'll keep the Dwarven Ale. Because this guy's immune to magic attack. And I don't really have a lot of physical attack out there. He's going to be really hard. And, you know, okay. So what am I going to do? Do I want to go to the village? Or do I want to prepare? In the village I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to spend. I'd have 7 to spend. Well, I could buy a Drua. Why not, I guess. I'll buy a Drua. I could have either prepared with the Dwarven Ale or purchased a Drua. You know what? I might not live that long. Let's just prepare with the Dwarven Ale. Dwarven Ale goes back. These get discarded. This advances. Another Steam Torment. Wow, okay. If I do not successfully go into the dungeon with this hand, then my game is over. Yes, it certainly is. Okay, it looks like I've got an attack of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's not much I can do. I've got an attack of 4. No light. Yeah, wow, okay. It's game over, folks. Because here's what happens. I can't draw anything from there. So the Lich Lord's going to advance. Everyone moves up a rank. Who was here? A level 1 Grave Knight. See, I could have used that guy. And I only had 4 cards left, so my Guardian was sitting right there. He was the next dude. Okay, so what you do is you come back here, count the victory points on the Lich Lord, plus he's carrying this piece of treasure, the Cork Asciptor. So he would actually put 9 wounds. That's just crazy. He puts 9 wounds on my village. There's no wounds in there to give. So this is something called, I think it's called depletion. This is the second time this game I've done it. I have to put these 4 wounds on somewhere, but I'm still 5 wounds short, which means I am ultimately destroyed and lose the game. Okay, you know what? That's it. I've played the best game I could. I think it was fairly tense, and it was sort of close. I hung in there a lot longer than I thought I was going to be able to do it. But that's it. So thanks for watching. If I'd known this last video was going to be this short, I probably would have just put it with the video before it, but I guess the big spoiler is that I lost. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any comments or anything, any questions, particularly about this variant, let me know, and we'll do my best. I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, but stay tuned and look for my next video. Thanks a lot, you guys. All right, cheers.